matchup gets underway, and Ryan, should be a great one tonight. Mavericks winning 6-2 last night.
Yeah, really exciting start last night. 2 quick goals, got up on Ferris State, and you know, this really set the stage for a great weekend for the Mavericks, and hopefully they can pull it off.
If they should win this game tonight, and that's a huge if as you're playing the #2 team in the nation, but if they do, they climb right into a really good spot for a good chance to win the WCHA championship.
Yeah, you know, we've got a team that is going to be hungry. Ferris does not like to lose. They haven't lost that much this year, and Mavericks can really put themselves in a great spot just over the midway point of the WCHA season. So look for a really tight check-in game and probably a little bit lower scoring tonight.
Marganeri, Grant, and McGinnis. Front line for the Mavericks with Utsi and Nelson. In front of Cole Huggins, and for the Bulldogs, Schlueter, Mayhew, and Huff, with Zarnazan and Binkley, and the goaltender C.J. Mott. And we're glad you're with us on Maverick Hockey Weekend for game #2. Marganeri in the face-off circle. Long scrum. Finally, puck is kicked out, and the Bulldogs will dump it in deep. And we are underway. Like Hastings, not looking displeased or terribly excited at the moment. Looks like a coach in the middle of a scoreless game.
Yeah, he knows how much is on the line today. You can sense it in his voice. Before the game we were talking to him. He's ready. It's a playoff game for him too.
Puck is dropped and we're back underway. Midway point of the first period, chipped in, and Mott takes it in the corner with his glove and stick combo. Bulldogs come away with the puck behind the net. Zarnausen will dump it ahead. Now at the circle, it's poked away by Nelson. Down he goes. There's a shot and a goal. Adams with the deflection of the shot by Kane. And the Bulldogs strike first.
Yeah, you know, the Bulldogs didn't have many shots on net, but Scott Zarnausen actually made a great play, faking out Marganeri, and then found someone backdoor. I don't know who got that. I think that was Adams. Beautiful play.
I believe it's Adams with the deflection at 10-11 of the opening period, and the Bulldogs strike first.
You know, the deflection was great. The pass to him was just superior. It's a really heads-up play by the captain, and you can tell he's the leader of this team. And he's got them ahead
down 1-0, but maybe get this thing tied up and give the fans something to cheer about before the end of the period. Yeah,
Ferris will be happy going back to the room 1-0 if it stays this way. They've played in a lot of tight games all year long. I think 8 or 9 one-goal games, and they're about 7-2 in those games. So this is comfortable surroundings for them.
Dylan Marganeri to take the face off to the left of goaltender Mott. He is able to stop. He scores! Wow, just like that, Dylan Marganeri threw a screen. He pulled the face off back, turned around, got it, and he put it right between the legs of the goaltender C.J. Mott, and we are all tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, this kid showed up huge last night. I made the joke that he had the S on his chest and a Superman cape. Again, look at the guy who scores the first goal. He came to play. Initial the first shifts, he was going hard, and he gets the Mavericks on the board with a huge tire late in the first.
Dylan Marganeri gains control of the face-off. Pulls it back. Nobody gets on it. He turns around, spins, and fires it right between the legs of the goaltender, C.J. Evening, I know it didn't go the way you wanted to, but the situation hasn't really changed for your team at all. You come in, get a split, and you're in a really good situation for the conference. So your situation really hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't, Dan. Other than the fact that we did not play a good game last night. I thought the Mavericks are to blame for that. They played a wonderful game last night. I thought they were everything that I had saw in film and then some. So real impressed with their team. I thought, you know, we weren't on our game, which is it's kind of been like that for a while, though. Our goalie's really, and I think I'd mentioned it before, he's kind of saved us. So maybe in some respects it's a good thing. It's a lesson learned, and then hopefully then we can apply that. 24 hours is a quick turnaround, but hopefully we can apply it tonight and, as you say, get that.
Working Ferris.
Bluger along the boards. Cross ice. There's a shot by Marganeri, deflected, not in by LaFontaine. Very close, though. Lurkey behind the net. Marganeri backhands it back into the corner to Zach Lurkey. Lurkey comes around to his forehand, looking for somebody out front. Right out to LaFontaine. Backhander, he shoots, he scores! Mavericks go up top 2-1. 1:36 to go on the man advantage, and we'll stay right here. Van Warmer and Leitner out of the box, but Mayhew will stay there as the major, and the Mavericks go up 2-1. A huge goal for MSU. And it's a to Utsi. Utsi, 1 minute in the period, right on top of the goaltender. Shot does not go in. Utsi back behind the net to Leitner. Leitner on the dribble with 50 seconds to go.
Watch this guy come out of the box.
Five-man advantage. That's the end of that. Mayhew is back on the ice. It's 5-on-5 for the next 45 seconds. Mavericks leading by a goal as we get very, very late in the second period. Here's Lurkey at the blue line. Steps in. Wrists one into their crowd out in front. McInnes. And there's a rebound. Puck laying out open. Finally, C.J. Mott gets a glove on it and will stop it with 33 seconds to go.
I like the tenacity of going after that puck. It was sitting there and open. I know Ferris doesn't like that their guys were chipping away at their goalie, but that puck is sitting there alive, and J.P. LaFontaine likes scoring power play goals.
Mavericks are 20 minutes and 33.4 seconds from letting everybody know that they are back in the hunt for overtime, because you've got two programs that are expected to be at the top of this conference for years to come. And Ferris State was in the championship game of the national tournament 2 years ago. You know they're very good. The Mavericks hoping to get there soon.
If they didn't have bad blood, they've got it after that last period fiasco.
Absolutely. And those are the type of things fans remember and brings excitement to everybody. Huff with the backhander, he scores. And just like that, we've got a brand new game. Tied at 2 at 2:41 of the third period.
It's a nice play by Huff. He walks out of the corner around the top of the circles. He's not trying to score there over Cole Huggins' blocker, but getting it on net through traffic, you never know. And it ends up in the back of the net, and we've got a 2-2 hockey game here in Mankato.
They're going to check to make sure this is a legitimate goal. We'll check and see if we see anything on the replay. Lurkey dumps it around the boards. LaFontaine. Mavericks have not got it set up at all in the power play. Now they will. Palmquist to Leitner. Leitner. Cross ice pass to Lurkey. Right out in front. No. Just couldn't get it to the captain, McInnes. At the top of the point, there's Leitner in the circle. She shoots, he scores! Leitner over to Lurkey. No, make that J.P. LaFontaine. LaFontaine on the power play makes it 3-2 Mavericks.
He likes to score power play goals. Wow.
And we like it when he does.
That is a beautiful no-look pass by Matty Leitner. Set right in the wheelhouse for J.P. LaFontaine, and he does what he does best. He scores his 11th power play goal of the year.
4:43, and as I mentioned, that's got to be a backbreaker for the Bulldogs. They just got it tied up to take a bad penalty, and they're down a goal again.
All at the start, both coaches even mentioned it. A goal here right now would be devastating for Ferris.
You'd most likely be looking at. There's a shot to score right out in front to the captain, Johnny McInnes, and he put it in the back of the net. One of my favorite plays in hockey, behind the net, in front of the net, in the back of the net.
Yeah, Matty Leitner made a beautiful play there. And Johnny McInnes scores his third goal of the weekend here, and he put that in, and C.J. Mott didn't have a chance. I don't care. Patrick Waugh's in net right now. He's not saving that. Not a chance.
LaFontaine tonight, they're beating a very good team 4-2. Now there's a lot of hockey left, and the Bulldogs certainly are not going to give up, but the Mavericks just feel it on this ice. Here's Gervais, Bryce Gervais. He's got a man with him. It's Bluger. His shot is saved by Mott, and then DiMartino comes up and lets him have it in the face, and we're going again. And what started out to look like was just going to be a little scrum and nobody going to the box. Now we got a whole mess going on here, and hopefully everybody is calmer heads prevail. This is as close to a fight as you can have in high school hockey without it actually being a fight.
Yeah, this is getting to the point right now where two guys are looking at each other going, let's do it.
Dora drops.
Here they go.
Dora wants to go. They're going to try to stop him. We got two down. DiMartino throwing punches. DiMartino, he's got Teddy Bluger's helmet off. Down they go. This is a legitimate hockey fight that we haven't seen in a long time. This is going to be people going. Goalie is fighting now.
The goalie's
Mott
fighting.
is fighting Teddy Bluger. There are punches being thrown everywhere here.
Huggins needs to go down and protect his teammates.
Yeah.
Huggins can't wait here.
Teddy Bluger looking to throw one on C.J. Mott. This has got completely out of hand. And what shouldn't have been, they should have stopped. And it could have been stopped with just a little bit of a push, but in the end, it's all done now. Maverick fans are telling you, well, you do not see this in high school hockey hardly ever anymore. College hockey. I'm sorry, college hockey. I'm sorry, college hockey. You don't see it in high school, you don't see it in college. You see it in the pros.
You rarely see it
Yes.
even in the NHL.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the clock, seeing 11:45 in a 4-2 game. In first place really is closely on the line. I don't think that this animosity is over yet.
There are 5 Bulldogs in the box at the moment. There are 2 Mavericks in the box at the moment. There are sticks everywhere on the ice.
They might have to call that penalty box a dog pound.
This looks like, I don't know if this is sticks or players coming in. It's sticks coming in. So 5 Bulldogs are in the box. 2 Mavericks are in the box at the moment. I don't know if that's all it's going to be. This is going to take a while to figure out.
Yeah. I think they're going to have to get at one of those.
They're saying MSU. The crew from Verizon Wireless Center doing a nice job fixing up the ice. The referees down by the penalty box. They're all filling out their sheets trying to figure out who is and who isn't going. But look at the whole mess here again. Adams
You got
really
a
got in
2-on-1
there.
picking on the U.S.
Zach
Olympian
Steffen,
Zach
yep.
Steffen. That's a fair fight.
DiMartino throwing punches there. Clearly, I mean, he's just throwing punches at Teddy Bluger. Now Bluger gets in a couple.
Bluger got a little cheap shot in there.
Yep.
And here comes C.J. Mott.
C.J. Mott, goaltender, wrestles Teddy Bluger down to the ground.
And he's making a glove save on his forehead.
Yes. And Cole Huggins stayed out of the fray.
Oh, he almost got a blocker right in the face there. That's a cheap shot right there.
Now,
C.J. Mott's going to get a suspension for this. He might be out that next series.
you played in Germany.
Yeah.
And where else professionally did you play?
I was down in Louisiana. I was down in Mississippi, both in Central Hockey.
15 to go. 10 seconds in the man advantage for the Bulldogs. Shot goes wide. Flanagan tries to clear, can't. Rebound right out in front. Here's a shot, and it's wide open. He scores. Boy, you can see that forever. Kenny Babinski cuts the lead to 1 with 7 to go. He hung on forever and finally buried it.
I've been just looking over at Hastings right now, and not sure if it is steam coming out of his ears, but it might be. It's exactly what he told him on the bench. Maintain your composure, keep working, do what we're doing to get that lead. They've let Ferris right back in this game here with 7 minutes to go.
And 7 minutes is a ton of time.
It's a long time. This is not the team to do it. They're used to playing these tight games, and they've been successful winning tight games.
Mavericks need to turn up the pressure. Down to 2:10 to go. Huff comes out of the corner. Mavericks. Knowles goes down. Drive down, no call. Right out in front. Binkley shoots, he scores. No, he hit the pipe. I can't believe that didn't go. I thought that was in the back of the net.
He hit the far pipe and actually hit it so much on the inside that it actually bounced behind Cole Huggins and out the other way.
Minute 50 to go. Leitner and Schlieder to face it off with 7.8 seconds to go. Mavericks leading by a goal. Cole Huggins tips it in the corner. Nelson rings it around the boards, and that's going to do it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Your Minnesota State University Mavericks are 4-3 winners in a weekend sweep over the number 2 team in the nation, the Bulldogs of Ferris State. Mavericks play within 2 points of first place in the WCHA. You saw them all right here on Maverick Hockey Weekend.
Mike Hastings just did the biggest fist pump I've ever seen a head coach do after a game. That's how much it means to him, this team, this program, this weekend. He knows how huge that was.
The Bulldogs